Well, we back again. This is part 3. I don't know if I'm gonna have to make a part 4 and a part 5, but I know this committee hearing transcripts are long and interesting though. I mean, very, very detailed. You will learn a lot from this. Trust me. So, in part 2, I was letting y'all know about do your homework. I mean, to assess a man, you need more than just hearsay. You need proof. To assess a man properly, you would need to know more than just one story from one era, one incident. To assess a man, you would need a man's life story. To assess a man properly, you would need to check the source of your information. The one who's talking about another man, the allegations that's made from one party towards another party. You would need to know both men, both parties. To assess a man, you would need to hear that man's side of the story to properly assess a man. I said all that to say this is to help you that cares, or you that have something to say, or you that's easily swayed. Give you a chance to, and this is only one, this is a big part. This is the major meat. Every time you hear Jay Prince, you hear stories. What stories are you listening to? To assess a man, you would need to hear more. You have anybody ever seen the boogeyman? Because I haven't. So, what black man in America is the boogeyman? And what system are you what system are you up against? Is it from the boogeyman, or do you need to be told how to think, what to buy? See, individual thinkers are smart. Individual thinkers are very observant. Individual thinkers are damn near extinct. And that's just the whole. If I break that percentage down to the men, individual thinkers. Okay. So let me start scrolling, and hopefully we'll make it just to the last thing. I just want y'all to know about, I want y'all to have a starting point, because I don't do blogging, and I damn sure don't gossip. I damn sure, I mean, shouldn't everybody know the subject of their conversation? I think so. And in this conversation, Jay Prince, James Smith, that's that man's name. Do you know anything more than that? The DEA, the FBI, the government, the United States of America. Do you know anything about them? Or do you just live here? Is that what that means? You say Plymouth Rock. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. What does that mean? I bet you, you half of the people that say that don't even know what they're saying. Everything is so easily to be repeated. That's gossip. I thought girls was cool. I thought females had a pass to do that. It didn't say nothing about a man. That's something brand new. What the hell has the internet done? I mean, what is it? So let me scroll as I talk. Probably will help me out. I be serious when I be speaking though, because this, I mean, y'all will learn a lot, really. This is a great I call it a great read. I mean, I wish I could have been at the actual hearing because I love this kind of stuff. It's so informative that if you really read it, you'll see what I'm saying. Now, tell me anybody that got that much, anybody that wants to stand a chance, am I lying? Tell me how much would you learn about this system broken down from the government to the regular patrol officer on the streets. It's all covered in here. DEA, FBI, everything. Corruption, power, protection, constitutional rights, everything. So much in here that you'll see why James Prince had to defend himself. See, that's what y'all need to focus on. Man, wouldn't you? When you get tired of somebody trying to falsely accuse you of being something that you're not, I would, and I would react. Now, most of us don't have big problems like that because most of us are not as successful or not big businessman, and that's okay because we understand the struggle. But when you are successful and on a major level, then nobody has the right to choose just because you're black and to them you control too much. What, my employees? Because I can employ my brothers and my sisters? Is that what the problem is? You want to control them when I don't. I just want to make sure they're taken care of. And since I come from Houston, that's where I'm going to start. And the moment that we even talk about organizing, we can't. What if we want to, since I'm rap a lot, and I did that when I was in the trenches growing Rap a Lot records, y'all didn't have nothing to say. But when I was successful and I had brains and I was a thinker, this is Jay Prince, then y'all want to watch me. I want to watch me after I hit a certain mark. What mark did I hit? To take care of my community? To sacrifice myself, to take care of my family, take care of my friends, to take care of my neighbors? Is that a bad thing? Or is it bad because I'm black? It has to be. So a black man can't do nothing but sell the white man's poison. That's all we can do. I beg to differ. So you send your team, start your investigation. I'm so smart that I know that you trying to possibly, allegedly, I feel, to you trying to kill me. Or you trying to set me up. You trying to take me out the game. I'm so smart that I know I can't defend myself with a weapon, or I can't let my frustration and anger or whatever emotion I'm feeling get the best of me to let you win. Basically, I know I can't take you out the game to save my life the way, since I'm so hood, since I'm not a black man, I'm a nigga. I know I can't take you out, and I'm not trying to. So what I can do, it's the same thing. Use the same thing that made me successful. Use the same skills, the same inner self. the same brain, the same heart to do the same thing, to defend myself, but a different way. So I tell you what, it's the last time you pulled me over, and it's the last time you try to plant drugs on me. I'm going to write a letter to the Department of Justice because this is a violation of my constitutional rights. This is harassment. This is harassment, and you put me in fear of my life. And so let me use my brain. And I did. And the letter was received, and the letter was taken seriously. See, you didn't think my brain could elevate to that level. That's your fault. Because when you assume, you make an ass out of you, not me. That's what you get for assuming. You make an ass out of you, not me. And so when the letter was received, an investigation was to begin. Now we turn the tables. Since you investigated me and putting me through all this and hurting my business, let's see how it feels. But see, my way is what I'm supposed to do because I did nothing wrong. Your way has a totally different meaning. And you thought you could do anything you wanted to do because you was employed by the DEA. I employ family, friends, and anybody else through my successful business. So that tells me I'm a boss man. I'm a CEO. I'm a businessman. Don't worry about how I conduct my business. Just worry about, do I pay taxes? Because that's all that matters. And that's none of your business. That's not even in your job title. You're not the IRS. Because if you had to talk to them, you would have knew. My business is legit. So go bust El Chapo once again. But it's okay. Because when I knew I was going to I had a fighting chance, when I was responded to, well, what happened with that? Don't be mad at me because you was doing wrong. And when they told you, when you got shut down, when the case had to be stopped, they only told y'all, leave me alone. They only told you I was certified that I was a legit businessman. But that wasn't enough. Y'all was enraged. Y'all have been enraged for a very long time. Very long time. None of your conspiracy theories worked. You couldn't convince nobody. And now you was instructed to leave me alone. Did you follow? Did y'all do that? Would y'all have been able to leave me alone completely? I mean, it's one thing that you had to stop the investigation and instructed. I know how it feels to be walking around for y'all, to walk around with a badge and think you're above the law. I can imagine how you felt the moment that you thought you was gonna plant something on me or hem me up and everything had to be shut down, but you couldn't leave it alone. I was there. I was there. I knew it wasn't over, but I just knew I fought back. And I have been doing that, the same thing that I was doing from the beginning, which is not only running a successful business, joint ventures. And I still take care of and employ a lot of people. And that's who I am as James Smith, J Prince, as you would call me, the rap label owner. Doesn't matter that I'm a man. Just matter this is a system and I'm up against it. And yeah. So that is my portrayal. And those are facts of Mr. James Smith, J Prince, King of the South. Stop listening to ghost stories. I mean, you can listen to what you want to listen to. But who are you to listen? You're just like them, just because you falsely assume. Just know a man and stop listening to stories about a man that you don't know and don't want to know. Because if you want to know, you would do a detailed quality check, not an investigation. Just the quality and the character of a man. And see, that is the easiest thing to do at this time. Because most of y'all that I'm speaking to don't even know about what Rap A Lot Records stands for and what it means to the South. Because y'all don't even know cassette tapes. Y'all don't know vinyl records. Y'all don't know trunk to trunk. I mean, after Trump, hood to hood, state to state, hustling, music. Because the internet makes it too easy. And y'all seem to think y'all hard workers, which is cool. If in your mind, I mean, nobody's mad that you can go smoke weed in the studio and bang out, talk about someone else's life or maybe even yours. But if you talk about yours, they're just like telling on yourself. So nobody's mad at that. We just saying two different eras. Who are you to not understand what this black man who he is and who are they? So this transcript, I mean, I'm scrolling and talking, and it's so look. I'm at halfway. I'm gonna try to make it to like, cause that I gotta. Oh man, I don't know how far down it is, but I mean, I haven't even finished reading it. So when I get to the point that I have made it to where I left off at, because I really, really read, and I wish y'all would do the same, because I have learned a lot about the United States from this one hearing. Can't emphasize. I can't put emphasis on how detailed and how much you would enjoy reading this transcript. I just can't. I just know for anybody that wants to see a full scale, all elements of the judicial, government, executive branch, patrol, regular patrol officers, DEA agents, drug dealers, murders, businessmen, false accusations, trials, guilty verdicts is all in here. But what does that say? Jay Prince didn't worry about what does that have to do with just because you went out and fought and while you on your quest to make me something that I'm not, you arrested 20 guys. I mean, in Houston, where he from, I might know 10 of the guys. What does that have to do with me? And what their charge is not my charge. And so that's how it goes. And I just with this new stuff that's going on that I'm hearing, which is the reason I stepped in because my age would put me around the same time which I was. So I understand more about the respect level and definitely the system. So these this this text message drug deal that's being thrown out there and using Jay Prince's name for a drug deal, a text-based drug deal, lets you know right off the top, right out the gate, the age, the ages. It's a setup. That's what I feel. I mean, anybody that can write to Congress, write to government and say, get your agency, one of your people that you allocate funds to, one of your groups, one of your organizations is harassing me, will never do a business deal via text message. Most men have meetings. That's nobody's business because that's their business. And these are business deals, legitimate business. So we know what's going on with that. It is my duty to focus on the system versus James Prince. Not what you believe, but what I believe. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm supposed to do. It's not for me to care who likes it. We know most people, we know where the information at, and that's in reading. They know what people hate to do is read. People like gossip and rumors. Not everybody, but y'all know what I'm saying. When was the last time anybody can actually say, I don't believe the news. I'm not trusting this commercial. I'm not trusting this. Why am I paying this amount of money when I can do this? When was the last time you had a conversation with somebody that enlightened your mind to motivate you to think outside the box? When was the last time you thought for yourself? Have anybody ever got bold as hell and be like motivated? And like, look, these folks playing game with me. They think I'm stupid like I do when I watch the local news. My local news on television when I wake up, and on the internet, I'm subscribed to all the local stations around the nations and the world, so I can get lies. I mean, the local news only reports on what they wording is everything. They never tell the whole story because if it's systematic, the local news will not let you know, but they will point you in the right direction Because if it smells like a rat, it might be. I ain't got. You can call it a mouse. I'm gonna say they the same thing. Too close. So let me see what. Let me see what time I got. Damn. 25 minutes. All right, so we've been on here 25 minutes, and I still got a long way to go. Okay. Well, I'm going to stop talking right now, and I'm going to scroll. Just remember, y'all can pause and read. You don't have to miss not one single word on this video. All you gotta do is press pause till you make it to the end of the page and read. So I'm gonna start scrolling a little faster on the strength of how long it is, because I don't want to make 18 videos, but it looks like I'm gonna have to make one more, which will make 4. So just remember, it's a number 1 with the exact same title, and it's a number 2 with the exact same title, as this video will be the exact same title, part 3. And the last video will be the exact same title, part 4. So you can have the entire transcript. That's very important, because one word would change the context. True. And I'll let y'all know when I get to the end. I mean, when I cut this video off. So I won't think it's froze. Just the way I'm scrolling. Trying to let y'all at least make it to the middle before I scroll up. So you won't have to keep pressing pause. Look at this part. Rapper Lab might be laundering funds from illegal activity. All right. This is a good stopping point right here. These are, when you see graphic omitted, these are like in court. These are visual. These are my mind. These are you know what they call exhibits. These are exhibits. I guess that's gonna be. I'm gonna call that video something else. So just know this video. The next video is gonna be the last one as far as this transcript, and that will be 4. These what you see in these numbers are markers for. Yeah, I just forgot again. These are all exhibits, emails, text messages, surveillance footage, everything. And that's, see, you gotta pay for that. But I don't mind. Support the channel when you can. And I appreciate that, because I don't do it for the money. And this is where I'm gonna stop at. And this is a great marker. I have read all of this. So true, y'all, you know, support the channel because, you know, because I deserve it and I work hard, and I appreciate it. I'm not rich. I still got a building, still got 6. I still can include Shout, even though he ventured out. 6 young men in Memphis that I mentor my own life, and I'm not rich, and everything is out of pocket, and I don't want a 501c3. That's my choice. So my heart is big and strong, and God is great. Love everybody. I see y'all in part 4. And part ain't gonna be no part 5, but those I got a lot of visuals of this investigation. So see y'all in part 4 next time. True.